again, like I said, if you guys prefer the longer versions, it's different options and to see which ones you guys vibe with best, okay? So like I said, this is going to be for the sign of Libra. Spirit guide, what are the messages for Libra? What are the messages for Libra? Spirit guide, what are the messages for Libra? And I'm doing the 3-card spread with the 4th being the generalized energy for the month of August. I think this is going to be my last shuffle. Okay. Here we go. This one. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to look at the bottom card. The bottom card is definitely the generalized energy for the month of August. Wow, Libras, you guys have the Lover's card as a general energy. Looking at the other cards that fell on the spread, definitely this is going to be a month of relationships for Libras. As a general energy, the Lovers is, of course, the representation of love in itself. The yin and the yang, finding a spiritual type of connection or a deeper connection than just purely the physical. But as a general energy, this also represents being at crossroads at this present time. It can be in the relationship that you're in right now. Perhaps it's been a long relationship for those of you who have been or are currently in a relationship. It's been a long process, or it's been a long term relationship for a while now. But it's choosing. Like I said, I'm getting this energy about getting to crossroads, some type of crossroads or some type of decision. Now, the Lover's card, as a general energy, definitely does point out at needing or having throughout this month of August, having to make a choice between two. So it can be that you are either in a relationship at this present time, or there has been an ending to a relationship. Is coming for that relationship, perhaps not communicating correctly, or just finding out that you genuinely don't have any interest or compatibility with the other person. If you guys are currently single, then definitely I see for the month of August a new person coming into your life. It's a person you have not physically met just yet, but like I said, there is some type of energy with another person. So like I said, the Lovers is a representation of making two choices, having to choose between two things, or having to choose between two lovers. Again, like I said, if there has been a fallout or some type of ending to the relationship, you have in the past position the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is all about having anxiety, having some type of depression, or perhaps not being able to go to sleep, having insomnia, uh, just having some type of energy that is not in a positive sense. And like I said, the Nine of Swords is just one step from the Ten of Swords, which is the ending or the finale of something. As a past energy, like I said, perhaps there was some type of miscommunication. Sorry, miscommunication. Also, because the all the cards that represent the Suit of Swords, it's all about the mental. It's all about energy or the intellect, the communication type of feel. And obviously, this is a representation of your element in itself. So this card can very well be representing you, Libras. Like I said, the element or the Suit of Swords is always a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So like I said, you have this card of 9 in the past position. So maybe perhaps also the swords, if you see the swords, there's like 9 swords and the person is lying in the bed. I'm not sure if you can see it. So this is going to bed or going to sleep, or on a subconscious level, having many doubts about your relationship or where it's going, or even if you want to be in that relationship. Um, and like I said, swords is all about intellect and actually thinking, and doubts or self doubt in itself. Perhaps you have some type of blockage going on right now that is preventing you from being or having um, a stable relationship. Perhaps there's something about you not being as open or being able to open up and showing your emotions. Perhaps it's causing the person that you're with at the present time some type of frustration, some type of stress. And like I said, heading to the 10th, which is the ending, this is in the passing. So, like I said, there's been a lot of doubts or a lot of mistrust in the relationship. Now, if you are single, perhaps you are or you've been in the past heading or having to deal with some type of anxiety, some type of it can even also represent self doubt or not having enough confidence in yourself that has prevented you from being in a relationship. Um, for those of you who are single. But like I said, as a general energy, you definitely have the lover. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, there is definitely a person coming into your life that is going to balance you out, a person that is going to be uh, very instrumental in your life and how you communicate and how you open up to people. And more than likely, it's going to be a relationship type of a, a person that's going to be genuinely interested in you and you in them, because there's definitely a connection here. But like I said, for those of you who are in a relationship, there has been a lot of self doubt. Perhaps it's on your part, meaning lacking the confidence or just having a lot of doubts, mistrust from one party to the next. Um, so definitely something to really analyze. Like I said, the Lovers card in general is a representation of being at crossroads and having to make a decision. Okay, so in the present or at the present time, you have the Eight of Cups, and the Cups is all about emotions, um, but also this card in itself is talking about letting go or walking away from a situation. Like I said, if you are currently in a relationship, perhaps you guys are just to the point where there's no communication, there's no understanding from both parties. And at the present time, this card is encouraging you to understand that in order to receive new things or in order to receive new opportunities, sometimes as difficult as it may be, sometimes it's best just to let go. Okay. Um, Walking away. The eight, if you can see in this card, there's 8 cups, and that person is walking away from some type of emotional connection or emotional ties, perhaps walking away from the relationship, deciding that you are ready, or you've invested enough time or enough effort, and you don't really see the relationship moving anymore. So you're making that decision or you're making that choice. Now, this card, as a symbol to you or as a representation of the present, is definitely you walking away from the relationship, not the other person. Um, it's you walking away or you making the choice to go on to newer things or to let go of the past and moving forward. Like I said, for those of you who are not in a relationship, you're walking away from the the mental darkness that you've been going through, or the solitude that you've been retreating, or uh, the lack of self confidence in yourself. You're walking away from all of that, and you're walking away. The moment you decide to walk away, the moment you decide it is within your power to change your circumstances. This is also yearning or longing for something. So perhaps if you are single, you've been single for a while. It could be you've been single for 9 months. It can mean you've been single for 9 years, even. Um, so you've been single for a while, and it is time for you to move on. It is time for you to go out into the world and actually open up and get to know new people. And like I said, I definitely do see you guys finding a person that is more balanced or a person more compatible with you. Okay. Um, Now, in the near future, you have the sun. And the sun is all about happiness, finding joy. I'm not sure if you can see the card right, but it's all about happiness, finding joy, um, finding balance in your life, but more than anything, having blessings. And you have Out of the four cards, you have two major arcanas. And like I said, the major arcanas are always a representation of things out of your control. That is the way it's supposed to be. That is the lessons that the universe has wanted you to go through or understand or have a better knowledge of. Perhaps if you've been in a relationship for a while, but you somehow just cannot connect with that person for some reason, there's just not a deeper connection to that person, then definitely it's because higher spirit is trying to guide you into a better, I guess, a person that is more compatible with you on a spiritual level. Okay. So like I said, the sun is always about blessings, new opportunities, the sun raining down on you and basically shining upon your face. So it's definitely being more social. It's definitely being the center of attention at some certain type, or at some certain point. Um, in the month of August, you guys are going to be very social, or you guys are going to become very magnetizing to the opposite sex, whether you're a female or whether you're a male. So definitely, like I said, and the sun is also a representation of relationships. So I can definitely see in the month of August a new person coming into your life, or you getting into a relationship where there is deeper understanding and deeper connection um, with this person that's coming in, that is not in your current or in the passing scenario. So it's definitely a different person. Okay. So, anyways, I hope you guys liked this this reading. It's definitely a beautiful reading, and like I said, you need to understand and come to understanding that it is within you. If you're not happy, and for those of you who are single, if you're not happy, if there's been some type of just having complacency and saying, I'm fine just being single, whatever, but in reality you're yearning for that connection, you're yearning for that deeper connection with a human being, then definitely go out there, be more social, give yourself new opportunities. And like I said, I definitely guarantee you, I definitely see a new person coming into your life or a new relationship. Okay. So, anyways, like I said, message me, comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this reading. And also, uh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, definitely keep me updated and let me know if you guys prefer. Uh, so we'll be hearing from each other. Blessings, and you guys have a wonderful day.